Hello, my beautiful people. Now, I'm going to try to keep this video super short. I was scrolling online and I saw someone soaking their feet in hydrogen peroxide and I wanted to try it. Now, I have never done this before, so I'm going to go like easy on the ingredients. I have soaked my feet in everything, like literally everything from like Dawn dish soap to soap and water, baking soda. My favorite is Epsom salt and then either white or apple cider vinegar. Those leave my feet feeling like so smooth, but I have to try this, okay? So we're going to get right into it. Get a tub. I just got this at the Dollar Tree. It's a dish tub. I'm using a measuring cup for the purpose of this video so I don't like overdo it on the hydrogen peroxide because I know it can be really harsh on your skin. So take note of that. Don't do too much. So get some warm water. While I let this heat up. As I was reading, it said that the peroxide, because it's kind of like I don't know, an antiseptic and kind of a germ agent, because I can't think of another word, that it can help with athletes for certain foot funguses, stinky feet, just kind of like getting some of those germs off your feet. And I don't know. I don't know what else. I can't think. I'm tired. I worked all day and I'm tired. And I'm like, dude, I want to suck my feet. And this was just like perfect. So I'm going to do 6 cups of warm water. Okay, and everything that I was reading said that you want to do like 1 part peroxide to 3 parts water. I'm doing 6 cups. I don't know. I'm probably going to do a little over a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. I know the ratios online were like 4 cups of water and a 1/3 cup of hydrogen peroxide, but I like a little bit more water in my foot bath. So I just got the regular cheap Equate version. And if this works, I'm so excited. Like I said, I like this with my feet, so it'll just be something that I can add into it. Now, like I said, you have to be careful because hydrogen peroxide is powerful. If you have any like cuts or scrapes, which I do on my foot, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to it. It can eat away at your skin tissue. I know that's scary, but we put it on once. Oh shoot, I gotta get another bottle. Actually, you know what? I got half a cup and then like, I don't know, 1/4 of a cup, roughly. Or maybe 1/8, okay? So I'm just gonna do that because this is empty. And I don't feel like going to open another bottle. Alright, so we are going to move to my foot soaking station, which is my couch. Oh my gosh, hold on. We almost had a catastrophe. Okay. Now, they said to do this for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let me get situated. You want to say hi to my puppers? Or just my spoiled little girl? She just stretched out. She hurt her leg, so she is resting. Yeah, I know. I'll pet you in a minute. Okay. I'm actually going to turn it this way. And I don't really think that... Can you see my feet? Okay, yes. Okay, this is the cut that I was talking about here and here. I dropped the vacuum on my foot, so it kind of hurts. Oh my gosh, my feet are crazy right now. But I use my feet, whatever. And we're going to test it out. So I will see you in 15 minutes, and I will let you know. Actually, let's put my feet in. I'm going to put my feet in and see how it feels. Oh, it's perfect. It's not going to get the cut. You see it right there? I can't feel anything right now as far as how hydrogen peroxide normally feels. But we're going to let it sit for 15 minutes and then I will let you know the second step, which I think is going to also aid in the odor and the softness. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. I ran and I got my lotion and my baking soda because I'm going to use that as a scrub. The way that the peroxide is eating the dead skin on your feet, it makes the water look just sick. Look, you can see it. It's gross. Number 2, it is definitely very drying. I'm so glad that I didn't use more than a half a cup and then that little bit that I had left in the bottle, because I don't know if you've ever done your feet in apple cider vinegar before or regular vinegar before, but when you put your feet in the water with that or just with regular Epsom salt, you get like this kind of like slippery, like smooth type feeling, and that is not what the peroxide does. The peroxide leaves your skin brighter. Number one, even my hands are brighter from messing around in the water with the washcloth, but it definitely feels a lot drier. So if you're gonna do this, I would do it as like an upkeep foot soak instead of like your regular foot soak, unless you have like a problem that you're trying to get rid of and you need that deep like detox. Maybe throw it in once every couple weeks along with your other regular foot soaks, just so you don't do more damage to your skin than necessary. Can we do this? I got a little bit of baking soda. I'm just pouring it into my hand. This is a weird angle. About half of it. And I'm going to use that as a foot scrub. So I'm going to mix it with this dirty ass water and kind of smooth my feet out a little bit. Let's see. You can, oh, I don't want to drip on my thing. Okay, here we go. And baking soda is also really good for neutralizing odors, softening your skin, and it's a gentler scrub than like the pumice stones and that kind of thing. So I'm going to do that on both feet. I'm going to dip my feet back in and rinse them, and then I will end the video, okay? And if you're really trying to combat odor, you can use that paste, put it on your foot, and then just let it sit for a couple minutes before you rinse it off, and that will help as well. Okay, sorry, I wanted to let that sit for a little bit. I've got 2 things. Oh, hi, Snorter. I'm going to flip you around. Okay, my feet feel so bright. Like, it is crazy. You can see the difference all around my toes, all along the bottom. They feel antibacterial. It actually did a really good job. It did a very good job. My feet feel so clean. Using the baking soda, I just poured it in my hand and put a little bit on my feet and kind of rinse it in the water. If you want to rinse them after you do that, that's fine. But I did a pretty good job at rinsing them in the actual tub. I lost my train of thought. Oh, it definitely is drying. So please put on lotion after you do this. And maybe pop some socks on or do a little layer of Vaseline on top of it to really kind of like seal in that lotion and that moisture. But I'm actually kind of shocked. I am semi-sold, okay? Sold in the sense that, yes, I would like to add it to my foot care routine because it definitely feels like I did like this like hardcore like foot detox, but not sold in the sense that it's not something that I personally would do every day or every couple of days because of how drying it is. I would go with the vinegar or the apple cider vinegar or just regular Epsom salt, you know. But I definitely am going to add that into my foot routine because I like the aspect. I like the fact that it's working on bacteria that I cannot see. I know that apple cider vinegar has like antifungal properties and stuff too, but there's something about doing it just now with the peroxide, they feel cleaner. Like, I don't know, I feel like I just prepped my feet for surgery. Try it out, see what you like, or see if you like it, and be easy on the peroxide. I use 6 cups of water, a half a cup of peroxide, and then a little tiny bit, like just a little squirt extra because it was the last of my bottle. Definitely be careful with the peroxide, but try it out and see what you think. Especially if you want to do like a little detox, or you really just need to do like a whole pedicure routine. It's not bad. My feet don't feel sore. They feel very clean. It definitely took off some dirt and some dead skin. I can tell that by the brightness. And I didn't even use a pumice stone. I just used baking soda and a little washcloth. So if it worked that well with those, I can only imagine how it would work with a pumice stone. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to do that, like, as soon as I saw it, I knew I was going to be like, yep, that's what I'm doing. That's my next video. I love you guys. Be careful with your water if you do use the peroxide, and your clothes, it can stain, so just wear something scrumpy or just be really careful. And I will see you in the next one. Love you.